Big win against Western New Mexico. How'd you think you guys played that game?
We played all right. You know, it was Western hasn't gotten a win in conference in 2 years, so you know you got to put teams away, and I think we did that in the first half and then the second half. Our backups that came in played well too. I think they were a little shaky at first, but then they kind of settled in, and then they got the crowd going a little bit, so it was good to get them some minutes.
Drew Evans, a career high lob dunk. You guys talk about how that was maybe the first time you ever saw the lob ever go down.
Yeah, you know, we've been working on that for, what, 4 years? I think we finally got one. So, you know, against the maybe, you know, I'm not trying to downplay Western, but it's a lesser team. You know, I think a better team is going to have somebody there. But, you know, Drew can get up, and it was a nice pass, and it was fun to have that happen. You know, I'm more interested in a good screen or a hard roll to the basket or a good pass. But, you know, it gets the crowd going. It's not something you see a lot of in the Panhandle, in the high school games, so it's a lot of fun for I think the crowd to see that as well.
Yeah, but more specifically as it relates to Drew and coming off the injury he had earlier in the season and how his role is kind of being elevated as well, and him having that career high in that game and how important that kind of is for him and his confidence as well as just for the team.
Yeah, you know, scoring points doesn't matter to me. It's doing what you need to do, whether it's your turn to take the shot, or whether you need to move the ball or play defense or box out or rebound. And Drew's starting to do a lot of those little things a lot better. Sometimes he gets a little bit lost in the gap defense, but he's really putting a good effort in. We talk about that, and it's you know, I don't care if you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. If you're good enough, you can get out there and play. And he had a little setback with the injury. It always takes some time. You know, Gotch had an injury earlier in the year, and we've lost Tommy Gove to injury, and you know, so you have to battle through those things. And I think Drew has done a good job with that, battling through, and he's starting to shine a little bit.
It's been a couple of months since you played UTPB, but it's 53-33 at a half, a slow start, obviously. Can you talk on...
That wasn't good.
You came back, though, but
Right.
Talk about that game. I mean, what's got to change for you guys to be on top?
Well, we can't get down by 20 at halftime, obviously. You know, they're too good of a team, but they really took it at us. You know, they're leading in the conference. They're the top dogs. You know, I'm hoping that we can stick with them a little bit, and maybe if we're lucky enough to keep it close, maybe we can pull out a win at the end. You know, Commerce almost got that win. You know, they just came up maybe a second or two short. Otherwise, I think they could have won that game. But you know, they're really tough. They've only lost a couple games this year, and for us to have a chance, we're going to have our A game.
How important is rebounding going to be in that game?
Well, if we make every shot, we don't have to worry about rebounding offensively. But yeah, you're going to, you know, these guys play a little dump and chase, a little hockey term for all those hockey pucks out there. They do throw the ball up there and they just go run it down. And Sammy Allen is unbelievable with his size, what he can do. If we don't put a body on him and we're not physical, he's going to run right by us and go get every rebound. Same with Francis. I mean, it's dump and chuck. And in that game you're talking about, Lance, he had at least 2 air balls that he caught of his own and then put back in. And so we got to make sure that he's taking an actual shot, and hopefully the officials will look at that. But it's hard to call because he puts it up there and he's so quick, he's so athletic, he's so explosive, and that's why he was the conference player of the year last year. I mean, he's just a very, very good basketball player. So we're gonna have our hands full with him, and you know, it's something that you've got to have. Everybody on our team is going to have to click in this game for us to have a chance.
Do you feel there's an advantage playing against another top 10 opponent in the NCAA here at home this time instead of at Permian?
Oh, definitely. We have a better chance here. You know, we won't have to look at that curtain down there shooting free throws. We don't have to. You know, there's a few other things when you go on the road and travel. It's definitely. I think we have a better chance here at home. But Permian is so tough that you know, I don't know if we can. If we play well, I think we've got a chance.